The Florida Vikings improved to 3-0 last week with a 34-6 win over the Crestwood Cadets. Head coach Pat Trewin joining us. And coach, what were the main takeaways from last Friday night?
Well, our guys showed up to play. They played hard. Cresco, it was a very physical game. You'd expect that in a rivalry game. They made a couple of mistakes. We were able to stay steady on offense. We made a few really wonderful plays on offense, but our defense was really, really good again. So special teams really, really solid. So we're proud of the victory. We have to move on to Independence, another wonderful team right now.
And you mentioned the defense again, only giving up one score, and it was given up late. You had a couple of takeaways, including one directly leading to a touchdown. That defense keeps clicking. What do you credit that to?
Well, a whole lot of preparation. The preparation by the coaches, getting them ready in position, getting good techniques, but also off-season training and the experience back from last year. The coaches really got them in very good positions, and then the kids played really physical, played with their best technique of the year so far, and we just want to keep growing from there. They knew it was a rivalry game. They knew that they had beaten us last year. They didn't want that to happen again, and they showed up to play really hard. We've got a lot of good pieces to the puzzle there on defense. We have some guys we can rotate in. We've got some guys that occupy those first spots that really do a good job, and we really fly around on defense a lot. We move pretty well.
Another really good night running the football, 226 yards overall, averaging 6.1 yards a carry. And that effort, at least on the stat sheet, led by Dakota Johnson, 145 yards and 2 touchdowns. What has caused Dakota's game to go to that next level this year?
Well, his training was probably some of the best on the team, if not the best. He has worked so hard, weight room, running. And then he trusts his blockers in front of him. He stays on the path that he's supposed to stay on. And then when he sees an opening, he can really go, so you can pile up a lot of yards when you break big ones. And he's got the speed to be able to do that. So we'd love to see those big, long runs. Those are pretty fun. I don't think we've seen very many of them over the last several years. We sometimes see the 5 and the 10 yarders, but his speed allows him to get the 40, 50, 60, 70-yard plays.
This is the final game before district play starts next week. Anything in particular you're focusing on from an improvement standpoint, knowing the fact the games are really start counting next week?
Yeah, you keep going. You really want to get running off the football. In the offensive line, we did a lot of good things. They did a lot of angling and stunting. We expect that we're going to see even more of that over the course of the season to try to slow the running game down. We will try to mix things up on offense just a little bit more. And then the consistency, just to be able to consistently do our scheme, consistently block. But we're 3 games in, but a lot of these guys played the whole season last year, and we can still improve from here. There's still things on film that we can improve. I like the heart and the passion of our team. Just keep that showing up every week.
And Independence going to be your opponent this week. They were ranked in Class 3A heading into last week before walk-on tripped them up. What do you expect out of the Mustangs?
Well, they have a lot of big playability. They have a couple receivers. And then between their running back and quarterback, they put up incredible numbers on offense. They can really throw the ball deep. We really have to try to be able to stop the big play, the deep pass. They're excellent at the screen game. And then, it's going to be important that the offense possess the ball, really somehow put drives together, be able to really surge off the football and not get as many 3 and outs as we've had in a couple of those early games. We can do it. We're really working at it hard, and we expect Independence to really play well I don't know if they were overlooking Waukon. I don't think they really were. But Waukon really played fiercely, and I think it was actually a pretty good matchup.
All right, Coach, hopefully you can keep things rolling this Friday night. Keep your guys healthy. We wish best of luck.
Thanks, Darren.
Pat Trewin, head coach of the Decorah Vikings, heading down to Independence this Friday night.